I have friends that fall across the political spectrum. Some truly are of good character and show tolerance, understanding, and love. Some, sadly, truly have no concept of tolerance, understanding, or love. For 4 years, we were labeled as supremacist, racist, Nazi, supporter of evil, and many other offensive and derogatory and insulting names. For 8 years prior to that, we were labeled a supremacist, racist, Nazi, deplorable, and many other offensive, derogatory, and insulting names. This was by complete strangers who knew nothing of us and our character. This was by, quote, friends who smiled to our face, yet slandered us when they felt anonymous online. This was by family who purposely forgot all the good and love shown to them and who defiantly demanded submission to their perception and their beliefs. For 12 years, we have been called racist, evil, Nazis, and other hateful terms. For 12 years, we've been preached to about tolerance, understanding, love, unity, and peace, all while being bullied, harassed, slandered, and, at a rampant pace the last 4 years, having to watch our nation, our communities burn and be looted and destroyed. We watched livelihoods be demolished, history be torn down and rewritten, God be defied and mocked, and neighbors be attacked and even murdered. All in the name of tolerance, understanding, love, unity, peace, and justice. We've been told that these acts of wickedness and division and destruction are necessary for the cause. For the cause. Whose cause? What cause? Tolerance, understanding, love, unity, justice, peace? Now, some of those same people are demanding submission once again. But this time it is not to their wickedness and violence, but toward their version, their perception of tolerance, understanding, and unity. But we wonder, what is this version, this perception of those lost virtues? Turning a blind eye to the evil and death and division and destruction that those same people have delivered to us in this country? Denying our beliefs and corrupting our character by accepting the wickedness that befell us and the nation for daring to hold different perceptions, beliefs, and opinions? That of law and order, free speech, constitutional rights, God-given inalienable rights, and freedom of religion? I wonder, what would be the talk if we acted in a similar fashion? If we rioted, looted, burned, murdered, bullied, and destroyed? Would we be allowed the same privilege to a mostly peaceful act of division and destruction? Would we be championed by those same sources for our willingness to stand up to perceived evil, injustice, racism, and hate by performing evil, injustice, racist, and hateful actions ourselves? We may never know, because when someone supports and defends and believes in such principles as law and order, God-given and constitutional rights, freedom to speech and religion, and life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, then that person does not riot, loot, burn, bully, destroy, and murder for their own desires or causes. That person petitions, peacefully protests, and calls on those same legal and constitutional pillars to fight corruption and wickedness. Why is this? Because although we may hold differing views, beliefs, perceptions, and have different foundations for our lives, those people understand that tolerance is recognizing and respecting another person's perception, belief, lifestyle, without having to participate in or support it themselves. That understanding is comprehending and acknowledging there are differences, but showing tolerance toward those law-abiding differences. That love is the greatest command and the one thing that cannot be forced or controlled by another. It is a choice. But love is not forgetfulness, nor does it expunge the consequences of a person's chosen deeds. That unity is not conformity, oppression, or something that can be taught from a platform of wickedness and division. That peace is only truly achievable through the tolerance, respect, and understanding of law and order, God-given and constitutional rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, peaceful and non-destructive protests, and that it is the content of the individual's character, and not the division of identity politics or the collective whole of a party or mob that can find some semblance of common ground. That justice, although it is the administration of what is just, can only be truly universally defined by one common foundation of an absolute. And without such a foundation, it can only be understood as far as a nation's government determines such, through law and order and rights. Tolerance, understanding, love, unity, and peace are desired by most people, but they are not truly comprehended by some. So if you are one who has inflamed the division through forked tongue, if you are one who has toppled the bricks of peace and tolerance through lawless deeds, if you are the one who has attempted to gain love by oppression and submission, if you are the one who has continually falsely labeled millions with hateful and derogatory terms, if you are the one who has paid for and supported injustice and tyranny upon your communities, if you are the one who does not put your citizens, your country, your God first, then you are the one who has no foundation upon which to lecture about tolerance, understanding, love, peace, and unity. God bless every law-abiding American citizen. God bless his wisdom and guidance to a land of freedom and liberty. And God bless the United States of America.